Hey guys, so today I'm going to be doing a French braid tutorial. I get lots of questions on how to French braid, especially when I was younger. I would French braid all my friends' hair, and it's actually really easy. So I figured, why not make a video about it and teach you guys? So that's what we're doing today. Okay, so first you're going to want to make sure your hair is brushed out really well. Otherwise it makes it harder to braid. Because it's all knotted and stuff, so I already brushed mine out. And I'm gonna do 2 French braids for the sake of the video. It's a little bit easier, and then you can see it better. So what you do first is you take your top section. Just take a little piece, like this. Here, I'll zoom you guys in. Just take a little piece. And then what you're gonna do is make sure it's completely smoothed out and split that piece into 3 sections. Then you take this section and cross it over only the middle section. And then you take the other outer section and cross it over your new middle section. So it's just a normal braid right there. And then you're gonna take another outer piece, but you're gonna pull a little piece of loose hair and cross it over with it. So then that's in the middle, and you take edge piece with a little piece of hair and cross it over, and then edge piece, grab more hair, cross it over. The further down your head you get, the bigger your pieces will be. So outer piece, and bring extra hair in with it. And you're just gonna do this all the way down to the base of your head. So outer piece, the section, outer piece, the section. Does that kind of make sense? So you're just doing a normal braid, but every time you cross over one of the pieces, you're pulling more hair into it, so then you get this look. Okay, and then when I'm at the base of my head, there's not that much hair left, so I'm just gonna pull half of it in on this side and half of it in on this side. Okay, so then now all your hair should be in the braid. And then you're just gonna do a normal braid down to the bottom of it. It's as easy as that. Then you just tie it off with a hair tie at the bottom. And then what I like to do is I pull the braid out a little bit and pancake it so that it doesn't look as flat onto my head and a little bit more messy. That's just a personal preference because I like the kind of messy hair look, but especially the bottom, just kind of like to pull it out a little bit. And all that you do with that is you take this and pull just a little bit, because if you do too much your braid's gonna come out, but I just do that all the way down. You probably want to use a smaller hair tie than I did. And that's it, that's all you have to do. So I'm gonna show you a little bit quicker version on the other side just to keep it in your mind. So little section at the top. It's the exact same if you're doing it anywhere else. So I like to braid like just my bangs or something sometimes, and then you just grab smaller pieces and you stop wherever you want to stop. That way it doesn't end up braiding down your whole head. And if you're doing one back braid, grab right here and braid this way. That's a little bit harder. That took me a lot longer to learn, but it is possible, and it also helps a lot to practice on other people. Okay, so little section, 1 round of normal braid, and then cross over the middle and pull in more hair. Cross over the middle, pull in more hair. I find when I pull it in, it kind of helps to run my fingers through it just to make sure it's completely smooth. Because like if you see over here, there's a couple little bumpy pieces. But again, that's also a practice thing, and it's easier to do if you have a mirror. So just pull a little and cross. Pull a little and cross. You kind of want to make sure you keep all 3 strands separately, otherwise they merge together and it gets confusing. So I don't know if you can see how I'm holding it, but I have my fingers in between 2 of the strands, and then one of them, the one that I'm pulling over, is in my other hand. Okay, so then when you're at the base of your head, you just split it all up until you get into it so that it's nice and tight at the bottom. And then just braid down. And then just pull it out if you want to. If not, you can leave it tight. This is optional. And something I like to do to make sure the ends of it line up is sometimes if one braid is longer or shorter, I'll either take away or add more braid to it so that the hair ties line up, because it bugs me if they're like at different heights. Okay, and then the final step, this is optional as well, but I don't usually like all of my hair completely pulled back, is I will pull out a couple of my little hairs, or like this. You can do it tighter to where, for example, your bangs will stay in, but I personally don't like them in. Like in this case, I kept some of them in, but some of them I pulled out. And that's it. Now you know how to French braid. It's super easy, and I promise it gets easier with practice. It's one of those things that the more you do it, the better you'll be at it. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that you learned something or this helped you. Don't give up, just keep practicing. Let me know any other videos you'd like to see or more tutorials. Would you like to see more braids? I can do Dutch braids or in fishtails or anything. Let me know. Don't forget to subscribe and ring the notification bell to get notified every single time I upload. And give this video a like if you liked it and it helped you. To see more videos from me, click over here, and have a magical Monday. Bye!